Middle school, middle school, middle school. The time that everybody wishes that they can forget. I know I definitely do because, let me just be honest. I was a weird ass kid. I was just getting out of I can't even speak right now. I was just getting out of elementary school and shit. And I don't know. I was just trying to make friends and shit. But in this process of trying to go through middle school, let's just say there was a lot, and I mean a lot, of bummy ass teachers. A lot of bummy ass teachers, couldn't stand them, hated them. And you may be wondering, like, damn, man, damn Shroom, like, what they do to make you this damn mad? You know what I mean? Well, while I was in middle school, I had this teacher named Miss Matias. A dirty ass, bummy ass, crusty ass, nasty ass, no good, witch ass teacher. Her grandson looked like a fat beach ball while she over here looking like a whole humpback camel. Bro, when I tell you, just reminiscing back on it, oh my god, it just pisses me off. This teacher used to always make me come up to the front of the class and call my goddamn mom for little to no damn reason. Just to be doing it and shit. Like, she would be knowing my mom is at work, and I'd even be telling her, like, my mom is at work. Like, she don't care if I'm fucking talking in class and shit. Like, I really don't need her getting on my ass about some dumb shit. Like, we can just resolve it in class. It wasn't that big of a deal for me to come to the front of the class and contact my mom about it, is where I'm really going with this. So yeah, she always was sort of a miserable asshole. I really couldn't stand her ass. Nobody really could. She was just such a bitch, man. I just couldn't stand her. But this day in particular, I would never forget. And I sure hope she got her karma one day. I sure hope she got her karma one of these days for this dumb shit. So we were in class, right? And we had to do a fire drill. And it just so happened I was in the period where I had this bitch as a teacher, unfortunately. And we had to go to the corner of the class because that's where, we have a fire drill or whatever, and you have to go to the corner of the class, have your little area or whatever. You know what I mean? All the kids go there and shit. Well, this shit went left. This shit went very left. So I had 3 particular friends in this class: Twan, Ty, and Kaden. And let's just say she hated all 3 of our guts. This dusty rag of a teacher could not stand any of us. And I can remember there being 2 gay people in this class, Nick and Bear. And Miss Matias, she loved these 2. Like, she loved them wholeheartedly. Let them say whatever, let them do whatever. And it almost made me question her sexuality. Is she gay or something? But whatever. So all 5 of us, we went to the corner of the class to conduct the drill or whatever. I don't think it was a fire drill. It was like a school shooter drill. Like, if a school shooter was to come in there, what we're going to do. And we're all going to go to this corner of the classroom and be quiet. Which, us 3, Kaden, me, and Ty, we were all quiet. We were all sitting there peacefully. Not a peep out of us. But the 2 people that were talking was Nick and Bear. Talking, yapping, it's just saying stuff all through the drill, which was clear. It was clearly heard. She was sitting there right by us. She heard the conversations that were going on. And get this, not only were they talking where they're not supposed to be, they were playing around and shit, like goofing off, literally giggling, cackling. It was all clearly heard by the whole entire class. But we 3, Twan, Cade, me, we were all sitting there quiet. We were going through the drill like we were supposed to be. The hell? I just realized I've been saying 3 this whole time. Okay, us 4, sorry. But I say this because after the drill was done and over, everybody went back to their seats and shit. But she got up and went to her desk and said she heard people in particular talking. And then she called me and my friends out. Yes, she called me and my friends out when we were doing absolutely nothing. We were sticking to the plan. We were sitting there quiet as a mouse. But the only people that were talking was her favorites, which she refused to point out. And that's the crazy part. I don't want to make this a race thing, but I'm black. My other all 4 of us were black. And these 2 were had a white tone. So I wasn't sure if it's because they're gay, it's because they're white. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they were just white, but they had a white skin complexion. You know what I mean? And we were clearly black. We were clearly African American shit. Ain't no other shit in us. And that's the thing that got me. You know what I mean? Like, why are you calling us out but not your favorites out? And I know they're your favorites because you let them crawl on the table, you let them say whatever the hell. God forbid we do it, because you're gonna pull us out of class, tell us to call our mom, do something stupid, do something dumb and out of pocket because you just can't stand our guts. And the more I would try to tell my mother this or like anybody else, they just would not be on my side. And it would be so crazy, man. Like, I don't understand why people were not on my side at this time when I was in middle school. Like, nobody would be believing my ass. But this shit was really going on. This is dead ass shit that was happening first person, like, in class. And of course, all four of us were like sitting there mad confused because we're all saying like we didn't talk, we didn't speak, but she wanted to talk to us outside of class and shit. So here we are outside of class. We're trying to explain our story, trying to get our names cleared and shit, because we know for sure we didn't do no wrong. She knows for sure we didn't do any wrong, and that's what's really pissing me off at that moment right now. That's what's really pissing me off, because she clearly heard the motherfuckers who were talking, but call us out instead like we were doing something wrong. So whatever, man. We're outside. She says, all right, I want y'all to go to different classes, these particular classes. And guess what we all said? We said no. Like, motherfucker, we said no. And I that was the first time I actually physically felt myself speak up for myself at this time. But I was so dead ass pissed off at her for all the dumb shit and all the bullshit she put me through in middle school, through the whole 7th grade. I just simply told her ass no, because I'm not finna do no dumb shit like that. I'm not finna write no essay like she wanted us to, because yeah, she wanted us to write a damn essay and shit. But like, no, I wasn't finna do none of that shit. And it was all because she's a grown ass woman in the wrong, trying to pick sides with fucking middle schoolers. I could never understand why the hell you as a grown ass woman are picking sides with children. If you know what's going on, then just, bro, I just don't understand that. Why are you picking sides and shit? You don't get paid for this dumb shit. Like, how miserable must your life be? Like, how miserable must you be? No husband having ass, or your family probably doesn't love you having ass. You probably don't get invited to no functions. You don't get invited to no parties. Nobody wants you around at Thanksgiving. You're just an old, crusty, dusty ass turtle sitting in your fucking shell. That's just so bitch made, so crusty, so ugly, so fucking ugh. You make me sick. She made me sick. She pissed me off. Wherever she is right now, I hope she's getting hurt. Hope she's getting slapped on. Hope she's getting beat on. Fuck that bitch. Literally, fuck Miss Matias. Fuck that hoe. Fuck that hoe. And fuck her children too, man. I fucking hate that bitch, slut ass hoe. So she's been a bitch. She's always gonna be a bitch. And if I swear to if the day I see her, I'm smacking the god dog shit out of her crusty old bitch ass. I promise to you, man, if I see this old crusty ass bitch walking down the street somewhere, she better hope to God I don't catch her, bro. I'm backslapping the shit out of her, have her go flying somewhere. Have her old crusty bitch ass growing wings, have her flying through the damn air, yeah, hee-ha, like a fucking Angry Bird with her dog ass. People like her need to just be slapped, bro. I'm telling you, people like her just make me sick. They make my stomach crawl, because I'm sure there's still teachers at that raggedy dumbass middle school I went to that's still acting like that towards children, being racist, being all types of just weird. And I'm not going to sit here and just accuse her of being racist, or maybe I will. You know, fuck it. I mean, she probably really was racist. She probably was everything you can name in a book, man. Honestly, she was just not a good person. Everything about her just gave bad energy. Everything about her just gave bad vibes, man. I couldn't stand teachers like her, man. I couldn't stand having teachers like her. But yeah, unfortunately, I was cursed with one. But yeah, man, we went to separate classes. That day was very painful for me, because guess what happened? You would not believe what happened. I had to actually write sentences when I came home, because guess who she was on the fucking phone with? My mother. Of course she was on the phone with my mother. Who else would she be on the goddamn phone with other than my mother to say some dumb shit that I've done? So my mom actually made me sit there and write sentence back to back. I would not disrespect Miss Matias and shit. And when I brought that back to school, God, she had the most biggest smile on her face. I mean, she was bragging about it, going to the other next door teacher, talking about, oh my God, look what I made this little kid do. Look at me, I'm so quirky and shit. Shut your bitch ass up, man. I bet you wouldn't do that shit right now. I bet you wouldn't do that dumb shit now. Man, oh my God, man. To this day, I would never, ever forgive her for that, for having my wrist hurting, making those lame ass sentences. because she made me. I don't know what she said on that phone, but whatever she had to say, it must have been crazy. Because my mom ain't never made me write sentences before, so that was brand new to me. I like people like her just need to be like in the fucking dirt, man. I promise to God, man. People like her make me so sick. I can't stand evil people like her, man. She was actually evil. Like, y'all don't understand. I wish y'all were there to see just her energy, man. She was actually evil. This bitch was fucking, I can never pass this bitch class. I can never get a decent damn grade in this bitch class. No matter what I did, she was going to find a way to give me a damn D. And you can say that, oh man, Drew, maybe it's your fault. Maybe you should reflect back on like what you did and shit. Man, I don't care about none of that. None of that cause for all that. None of that. That whole situation in particular should say so much about her character right there that I don't even have to go on no more about all the rest of the shit she's done. She is an old hag that just needs to be in the goddamn dirt already and needs to be kept away from children. Like, simple as that. She's just a fucking bitch. I don't know. Maybe she was with the gays or whatever. I don't know. I don't say that because I'm like homophobic or whatever, but like, damn, I mean, she was like bestie friends with the gays in her classroom, but just hated all the black people. It was dead ass just like that. I'm just gonna say it how it is. I don't know. Take that however the hell y'all want. Take that. Do whatever the fuck y'all want to do with it, man. Fuck Miss Matias. It's always been going to be fuck you. Fuck that middle school. This is my story time. Thank you for 100 subs. I'm out. Peace. Bye.